All right, welcome into Study Ball. This is a study ball I've been waiting to do for quite a while. Geno Smith has played great all year long. And when I watched him play early in the year, I thought to myself, man, the way he's playing, he's going to be playing at this level for a long time. So I kept finding other guys or other things that jumped out to me each week saying, well, I think Geno's going to sustain this and I'll have opportunities to break him down throughout the course of the year. I mean, even today, I'm not sure this is anywhere close to his best tape. But with him making a number of plays in a game that was kind of a challenge back and forth and then making the game-winning throw in this game, I thought it's perfect time to show people what I've seen from Geno all year long. And what I've seen is that it's a quarterback that just plays the position. Yes, he's got a big arm and has made some big plays this year. Yes, he can do some things athletically and make some big plays with his legs. But to me, what's really separated him and made him so consistent all year long was he knows what he's seeing. He knows what he's seeing. He's getting the ball to the right guy on time. He's playing the quarterback position. We can have all this talent in the National Football League, but what it continues to come back to for me when I watch quarterbacks that play consistently at a high level, it's they know what they're doing with the football. They know where their eyes should be most of the time. As soon as the ball snapped, they're making quick decisions and they get it to their playmakers. It's not just running around and playing street ball and making these unbelievable plays. It's playing the position of quarterback, and Geno Smith has played the position of quarterback, in my opinion, as well as anybody in the league this year. Yes, we've got some great quarterbacks. He's not necessarily in the MVP conversation, but he definitely could be because he's played that well this year and that consistently this year. Let me take you into the tape and show you what I'm seeing from this young guy. And we saw these, some of these things when he was young. We just didn't see it consistently. We saw, or at least I saw, a kid that was always trying to make the big play and make the wow throw. Now, he's not caught up with that at this point in his career. He's matured, he's grown, and he said, bottom line is let me play the position. Let me do what I know to do, allow the guys around me to make plays, and with that, he's had the best season of his career. Okay, so here we go. You're going to see as I let this play out, okay? It's simply just a mirrored concept. So we're going to run a curl and a flat. We're going to run a curl and a flat. And then we're going to get this guy over the ball. So it really becomes a play that a lot of people call Hank, but it's really just a double curl combination to both sides. So for a quarterback, this is pick a side most of the time. If we have a numbers advantage, we might go up here to where we have 3 wide receivers. If we get a certain look in the secondary, we might come down below because it's an easier situation. So here's what Geno sees. Here's what we're looking at, okay? Is notice, corner off right here. Corner press right here. Huge difference, okay? So if we get cover 2, so this guy's playing the deep part of the field and we get cover 2 and we're running curl flat. Okay? We don't like it against cover 2 because if this guy's playing his zone, he's right underneath the curl. If the corner's playing his zone, he's sitting out there in the flat. We don't have anything to a cover 2 side. On the top, we get corner off. That's what we're looking for. We want a corner off because once we get a corner off, now we're in a position where this guy has to cover hook to flat. He's got to cover this curl area. He's also got to cover the flat because he doesn't have any help to the outside. So simple little play that everybody has in their playbook. And Geno does a great job of recognizing the coverage, seeing that it's corner off, isolating that defender. You see him get back, knows where he's going. Back, quick hitch, ball's out. Boom. Great decision, okay? Can look very similar on both sides, but this right here is the difference. That's the difference between each side. Everything else is pretty much the same. Deciphering, seeing the little nuances of the game, and attacking it as Geno Smith does right here. Quick hitch, boom, ball out, get a completion, get a first down. Let you guys all see this play out. I have some people here that asked me to let it play out one time, okay? So letting it play out. Here's what we got. We've got a double post combination. Here, here, and then we're going to get a guy going to the flat, and then we're going to get this big over. Concept that everybody in the league runs. Post, over, okay? So what's the idea here? All right, the idea here is we want to use this guy, and details are so important. I want to use this guy to run through the inside number of that safety. I don't want this guy to just go over here, because we have to remember on the backside, when we're releasing this guy over there, we don't have anything to hold him on the backside. If we just go straight to the backside numbers, we let this guy come into play. If we forget that over aspect of things and we just keep it on the post running through the inside number of that safety, if this safety goes wide, I got a chance to throw it right here and that backside corner doesn't get involved. If the corner doesn't go wide and I run through his inside number, now he attaches to me and now he gives me the opportunity to hit the post on the other side. Okay, so look at the double post first. Read the nearest safety, which is the middle safety here for the double post. If I don't like it, then ultimately I'll get an opportunity here to go high-low off of the flat defender. And actually they chase here. With this defender here, they chase. So the flat defender actually becomes this guy right here playing from the inside. So you see it, okay? Run through it. Okay, I like it. Run through it. He continues to run at him. We got a shot. We got a shot over here if we want to take that post to the outside because we've got that safety on the backside hash. Keep it out there. We got a chance, okay? You don't like it, which sometimes happens, okay? It doesn't come out clear. The timing isn't perfect. Now, you see, here is our flat defender. There is nobody else. This guy's chasing. There's nobody else. Now we've got the big over. Nice job here by Geno. Setting, stepping up. Stepping up, don't panic. I love it. Here it is. Step up and settle back in the pocket, right? We've got a good pocket. Yes, there was pressure. A lot of guys will step up and start to panic, start to move. He steps up. He settles back in. And now he makes the big throw up over the top. Everybody else is chasing. Nice job by Tyler Lockett getting the ball in the end zone. Really well done there by Geno in recognizing, okay, it wasn't really clean on the top end. No problem. Got pressure. Not going to panic. Going to keep my eyes down the field. Step up, settle, deliver a throw. Okay, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about with processing. So we're going to run a go over here. We're going to run a little out, a Tyler Lockett. We're going to run a shallow that comes to this area, and then a hook over the ball, and then our back working the backside. Okay, so what we're really trying to get on this, we're trying to clear out the outside. Of course, if you get a press look and you got an alert, you can take your go. But we're trying to clear that out to the outside, and we're trying to get Tyler Lockett right here. Okay, if the defender pushes out under Tyler Lockett, we're going to try to recover to this shallow route right here. So if this defender is pushed out, the next defender right here, Bobby Wagner, if he pushes to this shallow, then we want to work inside to this hook route. And so I want you to watch. So we come out, and Geno's looking out here. What's he see? He sees a clamp with the 2, okay, over the top. Safety there. So he gets off of number 1. That's off. Now he's coming to this shallow right here. Bobby Wagner pushes to that shallow right here. So now we're going to replace that shallow with the hook. Look at this. Timely fashion, guy in his face. 1, 2, 3, boom. Puts the ball in the window to the outside. Great read. Processing. It's not a big play, right? It's not a wow play. But to me, that stuff's wow. Get to your third receiver that quickly, knowing who you're looking at. If the outside backer takes away Tyler Lockett, then the inside backer has to take away the shallow. Inside backer takes away the shallow. Now nobody's there to replace for that hook, and I'm just going to work through my progressions, get there in a timely fashion, and deliver the football. All right, so you'll notice 1, 2, 3, 4. I always reference this as what we call a 4 strong. So 4 strong. What are we trying to do? We're trying to get the defense push, 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 push. Trying to get the defense to push and then attack our one-on-one on the backside. That's what we're trying to do anytime we go 4 strong. If they want to leave guys back to the backside, then we're going to have a 4-man combination to the front side. As long as we got a good combination, we got options. Okay, so we'll let this play out here. All right? So here's what we got. We got a go route over here. If you like it, you can take it. Really want to see this guy right here. Is this guy going to drop down and stay to the backside? Is this guy going to run up over the top to basically double team the go? But peek at that go first, and then we'll go from there. So we peek at the go. We don't really like it. Okay, he doesn't get a clean release. All of that stuff. Peeking at the go in this particular case can hold that safety on the backside. From there, we're going to run this, and then we're going to bring a shallow route back here. So we got guys moving to the backside, no problem, don't like it. Now I'm going to work to the front side. So as I work to the front side, you know, the biggest key here is I want to see this guy again. Okay, this guy right here, as long as I can hold him on the backside, I got a shot for this right here to the shallow based off of this defender right there. So you see it, he comes back, nicely done. This guy wants to stay down. Okay, he's got that shot there. Now, if he got it there a little bit quicker, I think he's got a better opportunity right there, but he sees it and he rips it. A good play by this safety to come over the top and knock it down. But it's a lot happening here where you come off, you see that backer jump the underneath one. You're trying to hit that window. If you feel that safety squeeze inside, feel that safety squeeze inside, possibly get back to this one right here. But I like the throw. I like the window here. I like the process. And just a good play by the safety at the last second. So we'll watch it from this end. Okay, so eyes go left. Hold left. Get back here on one hitch. Puts that ball out there. Oh, I mean, we're talking about inches. Good decision. Good throw. And again, I like the throw because we always say when we've got these middle throws and we've got a safety on the backside, don't cross the middle of the field. Don't let the backside safety become involved. This guy does a nice job of staying right up the middle of the field. Good throw by Geno. Keeps it right up the middle of the field. A little bit lower in his body. I think they get a touchdown. This one's a little high. Here comes the safety. Does a great job of getting in there and knocking the football away at the last second. But I really, really like the read, decision, and throw by Geno Smith. All right, so we're going to run this, kind of like a little rub right here. Tyler Lockett's going to come up, kind of rub that guy. He's going to run a return, and then we've got the corner up over the top. So you'll notice that the Rams, 1, 2, 3, 4 guys to the 3 guys here. So this is a little bit tough, right? So we're going to come off. If we don't get man-to-man coverage, but they don't have here, this one's really tough because we've got bodies sitting inside. So what we're hoping is that we get this guy here to chase a little bit on DK Metcalf. And then as we push up here, we're ready for this throw right there in that window behind him. Grab, and now we've got the throw in behind him. And then if this corner happens to jump it, then maybe we get this over the top. But a really, really tough read. So here, okay, right here, we're going inside, and they actually combo this a little bit. So we end up playing man to the outside right here, okay? We're going to play man to the inside as he chases Tyler Lockett on the return, yet we're playing zone everywhere else. So it's a great job by Geno to recognize, okay, man, I don't have it because I got another body in here. I can't take DK Metcalf, okay? Maybe Tyler Lockett. There's going to be a possible throw right here off of the man coverage, off Tyler Lockett. But what he recognizes is that there's nobody covering Noah Fant in the back of the end zone. So great job understanding that I get this corner to jump. That's the only guy that's really in position to cover the corner route. I get him to jump. Now I simply get a high-low off of this guy. He goes back. I throw it to Tyler Lockett. He comes up or connects to a man, which he does right here. Boom, now I'm up over the top. Good timely throw. Good throw in the back corner of the end zone for a touchdown. So you're seeing it over and over again, and I know nothing here is going, oh my gosh, wow, look at that incredible throw. Doesn't have to be incredible. Throw the ball the right way to the right guy, and you can have success at any level of play as long as you're physically talented enough, and that's what Geno Smith is doing so well this year. He's getting the ball to the right guy at the right time with the right kind of throws. Love this here. So this is just a stick combination. So we're going to run a go here. We're going to push up and run a stick here, and then we're going to run a flat off of it. All right, so idea here is going to get that corner to go off. So now we want to isolate this defender right here. Okay, he stays hooked to the inside guy, then we throw the flat. He widens to the flat, and we throw the stick right here. Okay, you also have your one-on-one out back here with off coverage. That's an easy alert if you like it, which I like it here. Could have taken it back here, but all good. We're going to take it to the front side. And here's why I put this on there. Again, not necessarily an incredible throw or anything like that, but I love the spacing on this. Too many teams run this kind of stuff, and they run this guy way back inside and then this guy on the flat. So flat defender goes and covers that, and then this guy runs right back out into the hook or the stick or whatever it is right there. What I love about this is the spacing. See Tyler Lockett, he stays out there on the numbers. He knows he's going to come out here and hook. I'm going to stay on the numbers, right? See the body right there. If he pushes inside at all and hooks it inside, we're in trouble. We want to make sure that we hold that line. Now, I'd probably teach this stick inside, go vertical, and then get back to this same spot if I'm running a stick route. But we never want to run anything, because a lot of people don't run sticks and they run hooks. We never want to hook this back to the inside. So even though Tyler Lockett's pushing up and turning outside, even if we were turning inside, we'd want to push straight up right here and hook inside in that exact same spot. Okay, so however you get there, it's all about spacing. It's all about staying away from that inside linebacker right here. Love the spacing. We get movement right there, and you see it. This guy can't get there. Timing again by Geno Smith. Sees it, ball's out. Get back, set on the back foot, and it's key. Look at the back foot. He holds on the back foot. When he holds on the back foot, okay, he can make either throw right here. He can throw the flat, or he can throw the stick or outside hook here off the back foot. We don't want to hitch. It doesn't go from 1 to 2 with the hitch. It's loading up, getting my read, and when I get to that back foot, I'm holding on it, boom, ball's out, beat the inside backer, and we get a nice 11-yard gain on a little stick route. All right, laying it out. Okay, you see it. Seam, hook, flat. So you're going to notice again, spacing is very similar to the last play. Okay, little different concept. We've got a swing coming from the back. It's a hook now by Tyler Lockett. But see the spacing, right? We're into the short side. We want that spacing to be on the numbers because, again, we're going to read the flat defender, and we want to make sure that the inside backer can't push through and cover one of these guys. Backside, looks like we just got a seam and an under back to this side. So again, just looking at the corner off right here. And so we're getting the opportunity over here to this left side to throw it. But here's what we got to notice, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got a free release by the back, so we've only got 5 guys blocking right here. So what we're going to do as an offensive line is once this Mike linebacker walks up, this is a squeeze by the offensive line. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the offensive tackle's got to come down and go 5 instead of popping out to his responsibility because that Mike backer walks up. Can't leave the inside gaps free. Can't leave the A gap free. If this tackle went out and this guard went out, we're leaving Bobby Wagner free to run right at Geno Smith. So we're going to squeeze this as an offensive line, and we're going to leave the furthest guy away from the quarterback free. He comes out, guy's coming free. Great recognition, right? They're dropping down. I'm thinking about hitting this hook right here. See the guy come free. Where's your hot? Not enough teams in the league, not enough quarterbacks in the league are good at understanding this and giving themselves option. Great job by Geno Smith right there. Again, not a wow play, not a 50-yard play, but a great play. playing the position, knowing your issues, boom, popping the ball out to your back, let him go get 9 yards for you instead of taking a sack or making the game too hard. See it again. 4 strong. We're motioning the back over to this side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? All right, so what we're doing on this play, we're going to run hook. He's running a little double move here. We've got our swing out there. We're actually bringing DK back here on a shallow, and then our tight end is running an over or an influence type post here. So what am I looking at as a quarterback? Okay, so we talked about 4 strong. The first thing we do is we look over to this side first. But this guy's not running a quick route. He's not running a go route. He's not running a slant. So we're not trying to get it to him right now. But Geno still looks over there. Why is he looking over there? What he's recognizing is that I've got press coverage over here on DK Metcalf. I know DK Metcalf is leaving and coming over here to the other side, but I also know that I've got this route right here. That's one of my favorite routes in football. You get man-to-man coverage. You got all kinds of space, one of the easiest throws in football. So what am I looking at if I look over to this side? Looking at A, make sure this guy doesn't fall off. B, make sure this guy stays down here in the box. So if I get both of those guys to stay down while DK Metcalf is leaving that area, I'm going to replace up over the top to my influence. And you see it right there. I look over there. Great job working the pocket. Pressure off the side. Boom. Work up in the pocket. But you see, everything stays down back here. I'm going to replace that because I recognize that pre-snap. Everything stays down. Let me go get my cross or over the top of it. Great decision, great understanding. Pre-snap, verifying it post-snap, stepping up and making the throw. All right, so this is going to be an interception right here. Because again, every interception has its own story. And oftentimes, when this happens, we just look at the stat book and go, oh, but Geno threw an interception. Yep, he threw an interception. So we're going to run this, this, and this. We're going to run a go route back here, and then we're going to check our back on a swing. So here's what Geno's doing. You'll see him. He drops back, eyes. Okay, he's using his eyes and he's trying to show the body language that he wants to throw it over here to the left, to the top side, that he wants to throw it somewhere over here. What is he trying to do? He's trying to work this defender right here into that middle. Okay, he's trying to work that guy into the middle, and then he wants DK Metcalf on this go route right here. So that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to work him. Then he wants to come over to DK, and when he comes over to DK, DK gets jammed. Good job by the defense. They jam it up right there. Now he's in a bind. Down the field, down the field, down the field, and he's in a bind right here. Now, what I would love to see him do is to come back here to Tyler Lockett to the front side, kind of the way that he's fading. But the hard thing is his eyes are back here on DK Metcalf to that side because he was looking for that go route. He'd already, taken everybody strong. So he's thinking backside. And because of that jam, now he gets pressure. Now he's just trying to dump it off to the back. Really, really tough right there. But I understand this stuff happens, right? I'm looking back to the backside. My eyes are there. And all of a sudden pressure shows up. And I'm trying to make a play. Would love to see him again. Just work out this side, throw it away, throw it to Tyler Lockett instead of throwing off your back foot back across the field, especially because he probably couldn't verify that Bobby Wagner was there because this was about DK and then it was about pressure. Didn't get to verify that, made a throw. So understand exactly why it happened. Sometimes this happens in a game. Good play by Bobby Wagner to steal that away from the running back. Play action. Again, play in the position. Play in the position. Here, pylon corner route. Here, second level corner route. Off the play fake, the back and the flat. So it's just a 3-level. I'm coming off. The first thing I'm reading is I'm reading to see if I've got this high angle corner right here. Okay? And we got man running with him. Makes it really, really tough right there. So now I'm going to come to whoever's out in the flat area. Because it's kind of ironic that you see the Rams a couple times playing man in certain places and then zone with other guys. Really weird. Looks like man down here on the bottom. So you'll see Jalen Ramsey is going to sit here and wait for this out right here. So both my deep ones are covered. Play the position. Nobody goes and covers the flat guy. Don't try to force it. Step up, chunk it down, go get yourself a nice 10-yard gain and a first down. Play in the position. Play in the position. You don't have to wow people. You wow people by winning games and by doing the right thing. And that's what Geno Smith is doing. Okay, here we are down in the red zone. This becomes the game winner right here. And it's just intelligence. It's knowing what your options are. So we're going to run a little bubble right here. We're going to run a corner route over the top. Okay, Geno understands right now I don't have anything here, right? We've got a guy underneath to take that. This guy's sitting back here on the corner. Okay, I got nothing right here. All we have on top of this is an in on the backside. Now, he could have settled in and thrown that into the backside, but he understands down in the red zone, timing is off a little bit, so don't really have what I want. Let me go attack. Boom. Then he makes the throw to the backside. So it's here, it's time to create, and now make the throw on the backside. I love it. And it's all about knowing I don't have it right off the bat. They cover it, I peek at it, I verify it, I don't have it. There's a window right here. Let me just go try to make a positive play. As he goes to make the positive play, keeps his eyes down the field, makes a big throw to DK for the winning touchdown. I love it. You know, I said maybe not his best game, so he didn't have the big throws down the field necessarily. He didn't have the wow throws, but the more I watch the tape, and I'm glad that I did a study ball on this tape, because again, it's about playing the position. We fall in love with the wow. Quarterbacks that can make a mistake, and then they make the wow play, and we're like, oh my gosh, this guy's awesome. Well, I tell you what, I think awesome quarterback play is making the right decision more times than not. Making the right decision of the layups over and over and over again, because that's what wins games for you in the National Football League. And that's what Geno Smith is doing. Maybe why he's not in the MVP conversation, because not enough wow throws that we see from Patrick Mahomes or that we see from Josh Allen. Maybe even Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow plays the game very much like this, maybe playing at a little higher level right now than Geno, but Geno played at a higher level earlier in the year. So Geno Smith's playing some really, really good football. He knows what he's looking at. He's definitive. He's letting his eyes tell him where to go with the football. He's on time and he's accurate. And that's why Seattle is still in this mix when nobody gave them a chance at the beginning of the year. Russell Wilson's gone. Geno Smith, a career journeyman. You guys have no chance. Well, Geno changed that perception. Now people believe that Seattle has a chance to beat anybody in the National Football League. And it starts with his quarterback play, and it starts with him playing the position, doing what he's supposed to do with the football over and over and over again. That's why the Seattle Seahawks have a chance to win every single game that they play in.